Hello. Welcome back to Control. Ooh, that made it didn't go so well. We are down here in maintenance to kill Arish's friends. Only because he told us to. I wouldn't just do it for no reason. He did tell us to. Luckily, we got our hit list on the left and locations where we can find everybody. I'm pretty much at the beginning of maintenance area. Is this open for me yet? No. I noticed that the sign is pointing to the Black Rock Quarry and stuff, so maybe I was supposed to open this from the other side. Let's see if we can find anyone. Oh, that might be him. Yep, that's Cho. Oh, somebody's on our side. That's always good. Oh yeah, I've switched back to our normal pistol. Because we kind of switched away from it and then never came back. You're still getting healed. Were there two of these in here? They're allowed to do that? Doesn't seem fair. Okay, let's try some of this aerial combat. Alright, maybe not the best. How we all doing, everybody? Wow, that's a pretty good. Stop it. Oh, and he had a jukebox token on him. And this is pretty visible. Where am I on the map? Okay, the map doesn't really show there being like a room here, which is interesting. Huh. Well, those rooms hurt me, so I'm not going to go in it. Yet, anyway, until we unlock whatever's needed to get in there. Oh, hey. You've got a number lower than the one that I have. Is it just supplies? I mean, I'm cool with supplies. Alright. Let's move our way through maintenance. Oh, wait. We should also visit Ati. Because I think he's... When we first met him... Well, not when we first met him, but like... When we first met him down here, he mentioned he'd have like jobs for me on the board? In his office? Yeah, you got 3 jobs for me. Holy crap. What a mess. Talk to the plants.
They are very good listeners.
Oh, you're not going to show me all these?
You need to scrap that clean or there comes back. What would kill a bad thing? Paska mikä paska.
Clear the mold. Oh, that might be useful, actually. Let's look at where those missions are going to take us, maybe. Plants and central research in the research sector. Eradicating mold growths around the medical wing. And just helps Ozzy by clearing the clog from the pump station. Didn't I do that? Well, it's one of our destinations, so I guess I'll do it while we're down there. Okay. Let's, it's kind of hard to figure out where the... I could just fall down this safely now, can't I? Yeah. Who needs elevators? Alright, there's one in the Atlas chamber, there's one in Black Rock processing, one in the quarry, one by the coolant pumps, and one by the energy converters. Is Arish? Yeah, he's gone. Wanted to make sure they were consistent. Yeah, let's head to the pumps first, I guess. There wouldn't be anything else in the furnace, right? Actually, didn't we see something up in this pipe that I assume I could see now because of my flight? Yeah. Oh. Can't open that. Nope, not the map. Okay, this goes directly into the quarry. Interesting. Oops, sorry. Oopsies. I am not good at this flight thing yet. Oh, hey. Man, they're gonna hide stuff everywhere now. Oh, I kind of want to see what's on that TV. Can I get in there? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it was just decoration, but I'm not willing to give up so immediately. No. I don't think there's a way in there. Anything over here? Alright. Let's continue on to our mark. Oh, hey. I see you there. Oh, this is like a quick way to get in here. God, there's just so much more to, like, get around to in here now. I assume this is like the mold? Or a similar mold, I guess. It almost feels like coral, almost. Especially this part here. Just a weird thing to encounter in here. Got anything for me? Yeah, again, this leads somewhere. There's like a... I assume, like, there's like the black bar down at the bottom right and the top right. We went through to get to like the Atlas chamber. I assume that's what they've been calling the fire break. Which I guess acts as like some sort of defensive purpose of things breaking out. Which hasn't worked so well with the hiss, I guess. Everybody here? I swear I saw somebody moving really fast down here. I'm hearing bad sounds. I heard you again. Oh, it's the invisible monster. Maybe. What's up? What is this? Yeah, you are. Oh, that was his friend? That's what his friend turned into? I forgot that humans turn into those if things go really bad. Okay, so Arish's message made it look like the clog was back. Or not Arish, Ati. Or his mission did. I am seeing no such clog. Not seeing it. And it was pretty hard to miss. What exactly did the mission say about where it was? Clear the clog. Jesse helps Ati by clearing the clog from the pump station. Is that not where I am? Maintenance pump station. No, we're in the coolant pumps. Is there something specifically called the pumping station? Yeah, okay. There's something this way. Through that door there. Clog? Are you in here?
Hello again, Mr. Clog.
Mr. Clog?
You've really let yourself go.
Oh, Mr. Clog. I'll have to find a way down there. Is this a note explaining yourself? Water cooler procedures. Oh, yeah, we saw this locked up somewhere. No unique procedures required. If the item's form is different than any previously reported, then make a note describing the new form. Description/altered effect. The object's true shape and appearance are unknown. It has been known to take the form of the following objects: ring of keys, lunchbox, wrench, microscope, stapler, glasses, mail tube, spoon. The item is able to adopt the physical form of items in its immediate vicinity. The item is capable of limited physical movement, repositioning itself whenever it changes form. This only occurs when it is unobserved, physically and digitally. Because of this, the transition between shapes has never been observed. Reciting formula I-14 or I-32 causes the item to reveal itself by shuddering. Background: the item was initially discovered within the Bureau itself, whether an agent brought it inside, intentionally or otherwise, or it resided here prior to the Bureau's arrival to the oldest house is unknown. Oh hey, missed the pink flamingo procedures. No unique procedure required, altered status is suspected, but unverified. A plastic pink flamingo lawn ornament. 2 steel prongs extend from its underside. The item is suspected to influence atmospheric physics, altering meteorological phenomena in the area. This effect is currently unconfirmed. Well, it's hard to confirm if you just keep it inside all the time. Oh, I forgot about you, Mr. Clog. You gross-sounding thing, you. Lock controlled remotely. Okay. Oh, there's a place to put batteries. Do I even have batteries in here? Got 1. Got 2. Okay. I think that's all the places I had to put batteries. I don't necessarily know what that did. So that's still closed. This door's open. Anything in here? What are we looking for? Oh, hey. I can, like, pull this piping out? Not really. Oh, there's another one right there. Take you back. Doors close. Other pipe turns on. Activate the draining pipe. Sure, gladly. How? This. You use this. Go to the lower level and push back the clog.
We should go down there to clear out the rest of it.
Alright, the rye thing is gone, so that's good. How's everyone looking down here? Ew. Mr. Clog. Oh. Can I not damage your nipples? There we go. Don't be so sturdy.
Goodbye, Mr. Claw. I sincerely hope we never meet again.
We'll hope for the best. Hooray, we've cleared the clog. Back to friend murder. After I get this. Now back to friend murder. Okay, back up top. We are going to the energy converters next. Looking for Remus. Hopefully not some sort of werewolf. Now, of course. Of course. You guys are only level 2. You don't stand a chance. Well, your shields still suck. You don't take many hits, though. Good! Oh, my bestest friends. Oh, I missed. I'm sorry, friends. Get away. Knew that wasn't the last of you. Okay, I'm no longer able to pick up some mods. I thought I cleared these before the episode started. What am I full on? Weapons mods. Okay, be right back. A little better, a little lighter. We're picking up a lot of mods in this area, and most of them are much lower level than we're now normally getting in, I guess, relevant areas? They sent me back here, so this is kind of a relevant area. Just maybe not relevant to my level. So you got another one of those rooms. I guess we're eventually going to get some sort of fungus clearing power. Hennessy energy converters. Okay. So our target is in here somewhere. Believe I just heard them. It's gonna be another invisible guy. Oh, wait. Remus. Wow, he does a lot of damage. So do I, though. Don't hide. Man. Oops. Like, I genuinely can't throw anything at him, right? Yeah, he dodges everything. Don't put a shield up. Grow up. Man, he makes flying look so fun. Meanwhile, I'm terrible at it. Stop it. Did he drop his stuff all the way down there? Can I even get that? Or is just killing him enough? Yeah, he's no longer on the hit list, so I guess we got it. Even though it fell into the abyss. Can I fly up the floor? Or do I have to go around? Okay, where's nearby to here? Not a lot of places. I think maybe we'll hit the fast travel point. Can I hit the higher floors from here? No, it seems a little too high to fly up. Okay, where can I go with this? Oh, more abilities to spend. Yeah, I bought myself an energy upgrade before the episode started because I like throwing things. I'm a menace. I do kind of like seizing. Flying power is pretty good. Just everything's good. It's all good. You can't go wrong. Maybe just more launch power though. Because again, do love a good launch. Oh, we could just go straight to the Atlas chamber where one of them is. Yeah, let's do that. As long as I don't spawn on top of them. Oh, we spawned right on top of him. Guy. Or Gee. Oh, you look like you have, like, concrete growing out of you. Oh, I was just starting to shoot you. Glad I just upgraded my throwing. I don't need you to join in. Or I guess I could have seized him, maybe. Is anyone else down there? Nice. Sweet. Alright, Blackrock Processing is up here, I believe. Did I search this upstairs office? Don't recall this.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the
Cool.
cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino.
Was that for real or fake? Okay.
Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the ocean view is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
Oh yeah, we did read something earlier talking about places of power. Oh, wow. Like, are they maybe created the same way that objects of power are created? Like the note had said? We're just sort of like our collective agreement on something being important makes it something. Or makes it an altered item. In this case, the motel. We all just... Oh, you guys are still here? You guys should have gone up to, Executive. Marshall, Trench's behavior. Have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlike him. He was the one to prove all his Hedron research in the first place. But after Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon, before the next Bureau heads meeting. Marshall. Who's that to? Salvador. Okay. Well, at least it's gone okay for one of them. Still can't open that. This was processing, right? Yeah. Okay, so there's a way back there. Oh, it's a big guy. Wonderful. Might as well help out while we have help. Hey, Hazard. Forklift. Give those grenades back. Whoa! That one actually hit. Perfect. That one went really well. I'm very proud of that one. I'm going to put that one on my YouTube channel. No, it's blocked off. Okay, but I did see a security door I could go through back here. Give me the loot chest. Marvelous. Launch efficiency. Cool. Wait, see something? No. It's still just things you can throw getting hovered over. Alright, our last friend is Thompson in the quarry. That's maybe not so great. Guess we'll walk through the offices and go over everything to get there. Blackrock Quarry. Nah, maybe I'll just teleport. I have fast travel, I might as well. Okay, back here at the quarry. Just immediately greeted by the astral spikes. Not great. I mean, at least I can fly over... Oh, Thompson! There's astral spikes all around you, dude.
Arish saw it. I should get these back in.
Am I, like, weakening the astral spikes? That one is significantly... Well, maybe not so much anymore. Okay, I don't think I can kill them. Well, I don't really have much reason to go back to the quarry, so... Let's tell Arish all his friends are dead. Hey, Arish. Guess what I got you?
The word, Faden.
Your friends are dead.
Here are the pouches. I found 6.
Well, that's all of them. Not counting mine.
I can kill you if you want.
Well, I guess I'll just have to wear all of them. It sounds sappy, I know, but... well, it's all I can think to do.
Nothing's easy with the hiss. Is it rude to ask what's inside? What's inside the pouches?
Better not be
Too
seeds.
late now.
Now, the story's confidential, but, well, I guess I could tell you, being the director and all. So, the Bureau had heard rumors of a werewolf gathering upstate every full moon.
What?
Us being rookies, they sent us to confirm it was bullshit.
Hold on, is he about to tell me werewolves are
I
real?
hope it was
Turns out,
bullshit.
There was an altered item that was creating violent gravitational anomalies during full moons. Oh, man, we nearly bit it that night. Well, to remember the occasion, we all bought silver bullets to wear around our necks, just in case we ever ran into another werewolf.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
why did you leave the Rangers?
Thought I could do more good here. And somebody's got to protect the people who protect everybody else, right?
Wasn't... We
I
found something earlier that was
Until
only doing stuff
you're
at
not the only
night.
one who's busy, you know.
Or only in full moons.
I'll be seeing you.
Might have been the streetlight? No, no.
They're endangering us by bringing a
Can't remember.
If Trench was still
Anyway, Ati gave us some stuff to do. Where was Ati's thing? Did I finish this? Ah, no I didn't. Okay, so we can talk to the plant's essential research, or clear the mold in the medical. Yeah, let's clear the mold in medical.
stop this.
I know where that is. Oh yeah, we got more abilities. Hooray! More throwing... No. Okay, we're done with throwing power. Oh no, wait, no, I was looking at the wrong one. More throwing power! Ah, we're gonna huck things to the moon. Let's go medical. Got some nasty mold I'm gonna shoot at. You know, now that I'm using the pistol a little bit more, I'm realizing maybe I like some of the other guns better. Damn, that was a double kill with one body. That is the most brutal thing I've ever done. Oops. Oops.
Mold's gotten in here too? Alright. Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, let's keep it a nice view like this. It's like we're in Alien or something. Suspicious lack of more mold that I can shoot at. You won? Sure are. Yep, another one. Yeah, it's got a bit of like an underwater feeling to it. With like kelp growing and stuff. Or maybe mold actually does that? I don't know. I usually don't let food get that far. Could there be anything out here? No. Oop! I just stepped out. Oh, wow. Killed him on the way. Oh boy. Here, you can help me find the mold. Aren't you blessed to be joining me on this journey? Get out of there. You're not mold. Sure are a lot of you in here. Oops. Sorry, friend. Didn't mean to kill you, too. There's another one. 2 more, I think. Let's check more up. So it does kind of make it harder to move. Suppose I didn't really check in the office. Oh, there's one. One more. Yeah, let's check the office for good measure. Don't think so. In here, maybe? We did get that log in here about something bursting out of one of the divers, I think their preferred term is. Is it maybe this mold is what came out of him? Because they did sort of quarantine this whole area. Where's the last mold nub? If it could, like, glow or hum or something. I think I noticed it sparkled a little. This is the worst Easter egg hunt. I don't even get to eat anything after. Guess we could check more of the area leading up to here. He didn't park his cart on it, did he? I love that he's left a little workstation for us at all these. Play some music. I am surely removing this in the edit. I'm gonna pause my timer. This is ridiculous. How am I not seeing this? Whoa! What? You can smash this wall open. What's in here? Okay, cool. Oh, what is this garbage? What? Oh no, I thought this was like some sort of puzzle to solve. No. Okay, well, there wasn't the mold wasn't in here, was it? No. Okay, well, there's apparently bombable walls in this game now that I need to be aware of. Yeah, I'll participate if I ever get out of here. Oh, there it is. That feels mean. Jeez. Alright. I mean, I was gonna say it feels fair, but no, it doesn't. I'm just mad it took a while. Alright. Oh god, why you guys spawn? Was I really in there that long? At least it gets me some materials. Okay, we had one more task for Ati. We're going to the research wing. And we're gonna talk to some plants, apparently. Central research. Is it just this whole area? God! No! You don't need to add more explosives to the mix, sir. Hey, get out of here. I just spawned. Okay. Any plants here need talking to? I imagine I'd be prompted. Probably not in here, right? Yeah, we've completely cleared out of here. Oh, hey. What is this? Oh. It's just a light. Okay. Alright. Fire brick walls, another light. What do we got here? Lucky item manifest. Bronze koi fish attracts abundance and wealth, feng shui. Horseshoe, Ireland, wards off evil, orientation important. Heals up allows luck to be kept, heals down, luck flows outward. Okay. Maneki Niko, Japan. Beckoning cat used in shops. Paw held up to beckon customers, creating luck for the business owner. Four-leaf clover, Ireland. Shamrock, rare plant variation. Connects to druidic healing rituals. Elephant, China. Protection, good luck, wisdom, feng shui. Light bulb, various. Documented gambling rituals indicate luck is produced when all lights in the room are turned on. Note, effects of items to be tested. Consider investigating the orientation of horseshoe. Also consider positioning of feng shui objects. Proximity of luck items may influence luck readings. For more information on ritual use, lucky actions to perform and avoid, and relevance to OCD behavior, see file 9281672. I mean, do we just make this room as lucky as possible? Can we win at roulette? If we get really lucky? Okay, we turn all the lights on. Huh. Okay, I was wondering if the board would change. Interesting. I mean, it's letting me interact with all these things. Surely... maybe there's something? This feels ridiculous, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, we get all the lights turned on. Nope. Pay attention. Okay, I think all the lights are turned on. Elephant. Let's see what we can do with the elephant. Maybe I just want to be knocking on it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be turning those on or not. We want to keep luck rather than let it flow out of me, I think. Guess we want the cat waving. I mean, can I take it with me? Nope. Oopsies. Sorry. Fish, though? Oh, fish I can take with me. Oh, I should probably get the four-leaf clover with me. Okay. Well, I kind of broke the pedestal. Can I, like, delicately put this down near the table? Okay, good. It's in the designated luck area. Okay, it needs to be within 2 feet. Okay. The horseshoe, I think we need in the up position. Elephant, cat. Oh, we need the four-leaf clover. Do I have it, or... okay, now I have it. Okay. And then it seems to be showing something about where I should be standing. Wait, what? I need to be outside of the luck zone? Wait, what's this? Oh! Okay. Yeah, I'll put the four-leaf clover there. Yeah, okay. Place our bet there. Then spin. And then stand out. I have set off the fire alarm. This seems bad. Can I make this stop? Or is this a celebration of how well I've done? I mean, we could try flipping the horseshoe, maybe? Luck will flow out of me, so the game will be lucky. Okay, we place our bets on 7. And then we spin. We spin. And then we stand out. The phone rang. Hello? Was the phone ringing good or bad? All the lights are on, yeah. Kinda hard to tell. Am I treating this too seriously? I might be treating this too seriously. So the phone did ring, but it didn't let me pick it up, so I will try one more time. Stand here. I've set off a fire extinguisher. Oh! Okay, I'm just breaking things in here. I'm just gonna go. Try to get lucky later, maybe. Figure out how one does that. Oh, you came back. Good. I have some plants I need to talk to. Yeah, I'll go through here.
Talk to the plants.
These ones?
Small talk was never really my strong suit.
Same.
At least they can't talk back.
Hey. Are there specific plants that I need to talk to? Threshold utility. Thresholds have always been sources of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by Redacted, we never know what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau, but we must always seize these opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold effects based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought black rock, one of our most invaluable discoveries. But if the mold has any scientific value, it has been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go to in fighting back the particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing, as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. Okay. So the mold came from a threshold? Oh, wait. Is this the threshold? Boy, do I not think I want to go down there. That's pretty deep. I'm going to talk to some plants up here first. If I can find them. I mean, they've decorated this place nicely with plants. I don't know which ones need a talking to. Well, his setup is here. Hello. Lance, how are you? Just open that through the stall door. Anything in the other bathroom? Hi, plants. You good? You're very pretty. Okay. Cafeteria. Do the plants in here need talking? Hello. I don't really have a dedicated talk button, so I don't really know how to do this. You guys, maybe? I can't tell if Audie's pulling a prank on me or not. Hubert, Black Rock Analysis. Hi, Carla. Does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats a day in the lab. Plus, it's always great to work with you. Oh yeah, I finished the comparative analysis of the 2 Blackrock samples you sent. The Prism, or whatever you called it. I filed them in the usual place, under C for Carla. Handy mnemonic device, right? Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it over some drinks, or dinner even? I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow. All the very best. Hubert. Aw, Hubert. Radio, not a thing. Looking... Oh, yep, you need a talking to. Hey.
I hope your day has been productive, little plant. That really works, huh?
Huh. Okay. Talk to the plants and they will grow. Ooh, this looks bad.
I hope those nasty hiss haven't been bothering you too much.
Very supportive. Any chance we move plants into the shelter? Ooh. This little section doesn't feel so great. Not that really any part of this facility has felt particularly great. Oh boy. What's in here? I don't like the look of any of this. Alright, what's up? Are you gonna explain what's in here? Song questionnaire. Auditory experience 84C, Poets of the Fall, My Dark Disquiet. Answer questions within 2 minutes of listening. Did the song elicit any particular memories? If so, elaborate. Did you at any point feel a strong emotion? If so, what emotion? Did a clear image of a weapon appear in your mind during the song? If so, elaborate. Provide a detailed description of your current surroundings as you see them. Have you ever heard the murmur of voices when no one is present? If so, what did they say? Do you hear them now? Please choose one from each of the following pairs. 1 or 2, A or B. Day or night, apple or orange, burnout or fade out. Huh. I guess that's the song that's playing right now.
Night, the world, it's mine. With nobody else out here, it's time, run wide, and royally cavalier to burn, ignite. I do it for so much less when all is made clear. There is nothing else, and here we stand, the sweet, arresting duality, and I come to, it's resin all over me. Will I awake? Will I get it right with you? In this race of two, we're an endless stream of choices, with the softest murmur of voices. Without names, we're fantasizing, dancing like flames, mesmerizing. A dark, disquiet playing satiric harmonies, making waves and diving under, lightning to the sound of thunder. A dark, disquiet singing such haunting melodies. So white, so still, so bright.
Alright, well, I think maybe we'll call it here for today. We've been going for quite a while. We'll finish up talking to the plants on Friday. Thank you so much for watching. And until then, have a good rest of your week. Goodbye.
Without names, we're fantasizing, dancing like place mesmerizing.